We gotta get them body, keep it going, not there, what time. We gotta get them body, keep it going, not there, what time. We gotta get them body, keep it going, not there, we gotta get them body, keep it going.
It's a Friday. Remooding. The time right now is 14 minutes past 9. You're still tuned to Boston Me. BMH Radio. Yo. I catch up today. But that's okay. That's okay because as promised, I promised you, Hore, I am going to have an artist with me in studio. We're going to have an interview and I'm very excited because I feel honored and privileged because ho massive, ho monat. Genzi Lirifilwe, how are you, my babe?
Hi, darling. I'm good, and how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I'm good, man. Good.
Just so y'all know, she pretty. She pretty. Like, she came in, her energy's proper. Girl, she was like, Ibile, kibatla, face beat, the limp on sentle.
I can be married.
But no, girl, she is well in the zone. Girl, opening auntie.
Benny darling.
How you feeling this morning?
I am so happy. I woke up on the right side of the bed today. Yeah, no lefts.
No, you didn't have, no, it's not choice. It's like morning glory. You can't
Hello.
have morning glory feeling like.
Morning glory twanso unne late unne right. The man
Wow,
is so
Bona.
like it
Align with the stars. Align with the stars. You must
Hello.
align yourself.
Yes, babe.
I love it for you.
Oh, thank you, my darling.
So the first question that I have for you before you start the
Yes.
interview, what is the weirdest or funniest question that you've ever been asked, like at one of like your interviews?
Oh my gosh. The weirdest one was okay, well, it was before the interview, so it was with a guy, right? The host, Nelia guy.
Yes.
He was asking me if I had gotten laid the day before. I don't know where. Yeah. And I was like, why the question? That was weird, but I was just like, that was kind of weird, but it is what it is.
Was it weird or was it uncomfortable?
Very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable, very weird. I was like, but I let it slide. I was like, okay, let's just do the interview and just get done with it.
GBV, Thomas, I'm joking.
Thank you. Yes.
So, would you mind telling us who Refilo is, where you grew up, and how your surroundings actually contributed to who you are today?
Refilo Siditi. I am from Northwest. So there's a little township nyana called Kanana at Flagstop. That's where I grew up. I grew up in church, Sunday school vibes. Gafela, almost all the artists right?
Yeah.
So Sunday school, and then there was this one lady that was in the youth when I was go Sunday school, Nelly Mponyana, that was her name. So she was singing in the youth group, the youth choir. My goodness. I used to watch her every day and I'm like, one day I'm gonna be just like her.
Yeah.
Cause I loved singing so much, And then that's when the whole thing came about. We moved to Johannesburg with my parents, I think, 2002. And then that's when, yes. Then I just went on with my life, but I used to write a lot, I wrote a lot. Just writing stupid stuff. I didn't know that writing was actually the thing that I would get into until I got to high school. And then when I was in high school, I literally just started to feel this whole music thing. I was like, this is for me, cause besides being a songwriter, I'm also a script writer. So just writing is just my forte.
Yeah.
So it comes very easy. So now I reside, go Protea Clan. Yes, my parents are still very much alive. I have a daughter who's my inspiration. She's 9, about to be 10, and she's the main person that keeps me motivated with everything that I just do. And my 2 little brothers that I love so much. So I have a lot of inspiration around me.
Is she at school?
No, she's not, because they finished writing. So she's staying at home. She said, Mommy, no, I'm gonna be at home because it's so ngala. And I'm like, okay, cool, Jill.
Is she listening at least?
Honey, she's not. She is sleeping late at night, waking up very early in the morning. She is doing as she pleases.
They grow fast, isn't it?
Very quickly. Very quickly.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, now that you're saying that writing is also part of your like you are a writer in general besides the music and stuff, man.
Yes.
What's a creative process like?
I draw from the people around me with my initial writing, with everything. I like having conversations And a lot of people like to come to me actually when they're going through like major phases in their lives. Even if like I can meet up with a stranger, right?
Yeah.
Let's say for instance in a taxi when my car is giving me problems, and then all of a sudden, Motormona, you know what, I'm not feeling okay today. I get that a lot. And I'm like, what's happening? And then somebody then tells me, Rowita, I'm going through this and this and that and that and that. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, now I give that advice and everything. And that actually inspires me. My writing, everything that I have to do, if it's not my own experience, then it's experience coming from somebody else. You know, so I always draw experience and the inspiration for my writing from the people around me. Yeah.
That means that you're but like from your energy, you can just tell her no. Yeah, a very easy to go to person. Go, you're taking like a little thing. I think.
Bona tlaya, babes.
And then
Tlaya.
reach up and be like, stop, man,
Honey,
man.
please do so. I am a shoulder to cry on. Please do so.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Baby, I found myself a shoulder to cry on, guys.
Hello.
Hallelujah, Mazalane.
Amen.
So also, now I want to know, yeah. I know that you've had music released before,
Yeah.
and also you have 2 songs now. You released last week, innit?
Yes, on the 10th.
On the 10th.
Yes.
Okay, so, which one of your released songs are your favorite, and why?
Oh my gosh. I think for me, Marathon, the actual one that's just making the rounds right now, is my favorite song because it's taking me back to Dinako tsa bo Mabrr,
Yeah.
Bolebo Mathosa, cause it's got that old school kind of vibe, right?
Yeah,
And
it
then
does.
mixed with the whole piano type of thing in Chanyana within it. So I like that so much because the old people, the youth, Bana Babanyani, they can all relate to
So
that.
You just took everything and you infused it.
You
together and
understand,
you took South Africa
yeah.
as a whole.
Yes, babe. I took South Africa and I'm like, Bona, I'm making a South African track.
Yeah.
So that's my ultimate favorite. Cause now that's the song that people will get to celebrate with.
Yeah.
Like, Gaibona on graduations, on weddings and all those other things. So that is like my ultimate favorite song.
Makes sense.
Hey.
Speaking of inspiration and old people, which South African artists do you draw inspiration from, and why?
I will give just a little bit of a story with that inspirational artist, right?
Yeah.
Okay, she's got a lot of drama around her, but Kelly Khumalo.
Okay.
Kelly Khumalo has always been the one person, the go-to person that I drew inspiration from with my music. I grew up listening to her a lot, right? And let me just give you a story of what happened. I think I was exactly in grade 8 when I remember that story. Ne? So Neki use a Metro Rail, right? Neki use a train. And then, cause I didn't know her by the time, and then I'm at a Park Station, and then there's a song playing on radio. And I'm like, oh my gosh, who's this artist?
Yes.
And now the train is coming. I get they announce for a train and all those other things. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't come right now. I need to wait until I hear who this artist is. You know, the train came, it literally stood there, and then they're saying, Rini Tokwala. And I'm like, I am not getting in the train until I hear who this artist is.
So you're just getting late for school?
I kid you not. I was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna wait literally for this person, for them to announce who this person was. And then they were like, Kelly Khumalo. I took out a paper, I wrote her name down, and then I put it in my bag. Then I went into the train, right?
Yes.
Then later on when I got it home, I was like, Batonki kopalim pateling CD ya motho ona bariki Kelly Khumalo, right? And then they got this disc, and I was just so blown away by her talent. She's a songstress of note. That woman can sing. And besides singing, she's gone through a lot in her life, but she's a very strong woman. She's one person that can withstand a whole lot of crap happening in her life. So I drew inspiration from her. She is literally one of my inspirations.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So the last question
All
is
right.
going to be very odd.
Oh gosh.
But don't worry, you won't feel uncomfortable.
Okay, cool. Cool.
If I gifted you an elephant, where would you hide it?
Oh my gosh. An elephant is so big. It's really big. Where would I hide an elephant? Okay, let me think about this. But I get elephants can be hidden in the room. I get there's an elephant in the room and then it's, but then you can't really, so I think on hindsight, I don't know, I would just put it somewhere where people can see it. I don't know, an elephant is
they see it, Mara, you're supposed to hide it, Mustad.
Oh my gosh. What do I do? Where do I take it? Okay, I'm clueless with this one. I'm trying to figure it's too big.
It's too big.
It's too big, and I don't like secrets as well. I don't like hiding things. I think that's why I'm having difficulty with this question. I don't like secrets. I don't like hiding things. I just, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know where I would hide it.
No, actually, I don't think I want you to be my shoulder.
No. Let me rephrase that, right? Secrets, when you tell me the secrets always, they stay in my heart. You know, but when it comes from me, when it's my own things, I do not like having heavy things in my heart. Whereby now I'm having to not sleep at night, having sleepless nights because of things that I'm hiding. I don't like secrets, honey. They are heavy. I'm not about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give another one.
Okay, cool.
If you were a fruit.
A fruit.
Yes. Which fruit would you be and why?
A kiwi. Which is actually my favorite.
Okay.
Because outside, it's brown. It's got these fairy things there. You don't think much of it. You understand? You can just ignore it to feta because it's not enticing. But then when you open it inside, it's so beautiful. It's green and then it's got that black inside. And then it's so nice. It tastes so beautiful. So there's something about something so delicate, but then appearing to be hard and nice. You know?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, honeys, that was Refilwe Siditi on BMH Radio. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh my gosh, Lulu, thank you so much for having me, guys. I really appreciate the opportunity.
This is amazing. Had a great time. It was fantastic. Good luck.
Thank you so
I wish
much.
you all the best. Carry that energy. In particular, I'm still gonna hit you up in the DMs and be like, so ma'am,
Matata Ashu.
yeah, good reading. I'm drowning.
Like, it's a no, babe, I am more than happy. I am more than glad. Get buy a shoulder for you to cry on. Thank you so much, guys, for having me on the show.
So where can the audience follow you? Instagram,
social media, yes. On Facebook, my page ke Refilwe Siditi Official, and then on Instagram ke Refilwe Siditi 7, and then TikTok ke Refilwe Siditi. So just be on my DMs, honeys. If you need that shoulder to cry on, holla at me.
That was Refilwe Siditi, and this is her song Marathon.
Ababu abadili rato hali